We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Simmons with a slide. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in at the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting third.
In now, Jed Jerko. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 1-2 now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there.
And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. So stepping in, Cole Calhoun, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Too low, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding in, number 11. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 11.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Joe Panik.
Second
He'll work
baseman.
on keeping this top of the second alive.
Panic.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Max
Batting
Kepler.
seventh.
He's ready for
Right
his first
fielder.
at-bat of this early season contest. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the... Into the box now, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off
Hitting
for the
right
Cardinals.
at the 1-for-4
Center
pace with a
fielder,
.250 batting
Kevin
average for the season.
Pillar.
In there, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Aoki is after it. But he won't get there. It falls in. Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Grichuk.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Molina is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Aoki, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. One run is scored. And a second run is across. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. 3 runs already home and a potential fourth standing at third base. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nori Aoki. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Nori Aoki.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. The tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. On the move again from first. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And another foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Travis rounds third and is digging for the plate, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The catcher,
here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 out.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 3 runs already home here. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he
threw it right past him. A swing. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Polanco. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Simmons rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aoki is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. Joe Panik is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he takes strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Max Kepler is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panik is there, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
23, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 3.
She's set. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but this won't get past the glove of. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Gregory.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ellsbury on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Nori Aoki. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers, but he can't get it there in time. Aoki is aboard after the strikeout. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. That's popped up now towards short right field. Calhoun has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now both runners on the move. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner scores from second. Ready once again, number 11. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
First baseman number 8.
Stepping in, Kendrys Morales. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Aoki racing back at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Redbirds are off to a flying start here. It's a leadoff triple. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward right field. Kepler moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Pillar. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Drilled to the left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. He'll go the short way to Panik. Here's Joe Panik. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hitting off for Toronto, second baseman Joe.
This is in the air to right. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To third. Grichuk comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But there to flag it down is the shortstop Reyes, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder
digging in and
3, Jacoby Ellsbury. Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Slice down the left side, but foul. One strike home now to Ellsbury. High in the air into shallow left center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Jed Jerko. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. To right field. Kepler's on the move. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
25.
Suwano will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching for
Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as they're.
The batter number 5, shortstop
Ryan Tepera trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
Number 52.
And he dodges it. In to score the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nori Aoki. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. To first. Glove by Cabrera. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Devin Travis. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cabrera will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the left. Simmons charging in on it, and a close play at the bag, but digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yadier Molina.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He's in there.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Soft liner towards short. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This one's flared out toward left. Polanco posts under it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Buster Posey.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Stepping up now, number 11. He's got a hit in 3. Derek Law enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Swung on and missed for the first strike. swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's Kendrys Morales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Joe Panik. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. Is in time, and he's cut down. Settling in now, Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Kepler moves over, makes the play, 1 away. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So striding in, Cole Calhoun. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kepler over to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Trying to pick things.
Now batting,
Dylan Betances takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
your attention please.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Number 68, Dylan.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. He'll go the short way to. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off against Derek Law as they're down to their final 3 outs. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gregory Polanco.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the 1st out. At the plate, Nori Aoki. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Bruce Rondon comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Chris Coghlan will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around third now is Aoki. And the runner from first comes around to score. Here's Buster Posey now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Kevin Pillar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. Soler is right there, 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone. Here's Chris Carter now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's Justin Smoak now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changer.
And he runs out of gas between base. Into the box. Billy Burns.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder Billy Burns.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing hard liner to left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jorge Soler. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Saunders, but this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pilar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here it comes. Michael Saunders comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and
there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Eric Hosmer.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Brandon Moss. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Oh, and the throw sails. It's over his head. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. With Merrifield next to hit. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's Melky Cabrera. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Batting ninth.
From the stretch, Brian Pena stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. Utley for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Coughlin. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Third baseman number 7, Chris Coughlin.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he misses there. 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cabrera on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Russell Martin now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Martin.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Odubel Herrera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Herrera.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Billy Burns
drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Mike Moustakas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pierce. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Hosmer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Moss. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second, and it comes up on Utley. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. With Merrifield next to hit. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a fastball right over the inside corner, down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in there. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air out toward left. Pierce has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. In as the second baseman, Chase Utley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. And Utley out in front of it as this one's on the ground to his opposite number at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Settling in now, Chris Carter. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Pena, but no chance to recover. Smoke is on at first after the strikeout.
Number 5.
He's set and the pitch. Michael Saunders stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Brian Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Royals, catcher Brian Pena.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pierce sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Saunders is there to put it away for out number 1.
Center fielder number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pierce on the move, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being the changeup. I like the pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. And no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Moustakas started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pierce going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Squared that one up just a little late. too high. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Troy Tulowitzki.
In there, no balls and a strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Pearce.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Soler is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Chris Coughlin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Royals. Designated hitter.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. At the plate, Melky Cabrera 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Merrifield is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now.
Now batting,
Joe Biagini is going to take over here in inning number. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Brian Pena comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. For Cabrera, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
center fielder number 14.
Digging in, Billy Burns. Looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Bounce to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag. And the Russell Martin now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The catcher, number 55. Russell
breaks his
Martin.
bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job spoiling it, too.
Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Chase Utley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman, Mike.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He was a ground out victim last time up. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready for another shot now, Chris Carter. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hitter, Chris Carter.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack up 7. At the plate, Brandon Moss. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A cold strike on the inside corner. Hits this one hard the other way. Coughlin fields it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Whit Merrifield.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Shortstop. Cesar
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cesar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pierce is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Troy
Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pierce now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Dribbled up the line. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Bautista. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hosmer in foul ground, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Melky Cabrera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Hard liner to center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Brian Pena. Wilson Ramos.
For the Royals, number 43.
Dylan Betances gets the call from the bullpen. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fly ball to straightaway left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready once again, Billy Burns. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Smoke is there, and the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. A tag, and he is out at second base. And stepping into the box, Russell Martin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. This is in the air out to right field. Soler is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High pop-up. Moustakas is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Blue Jays down to their final out now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we've talked about his job.